Hey, what's up guys? Flick here and welcome back to another episode of Season 2 of the Liverpool Career Mode. We have a big episode today as we look to finish up the January transfer window and continue advancing here in the FA Cup against Chelsea, and we also have a home match against Tottenham Hotspur. But in the last episode, we made one single signing. That was for a new center back, Nicolas Sula. He's going to be a squad rotational player for us, 80 rated center back, and he looks like an absolute beast in the back for us. But in today's episode, we're looking to make two main signings. One is going to be a new goalkeeper. That's going to be Jose Reyna, and hopefully, if we have enough budget, we can also pick up David Alaba and add another world-class player to this team. Before we do get on to that match in the FA Cup, I wanted to go over a few things. We have quite a few players here that are transfer listed, and I really do doubt that we're going to be able to sell all these players in the January transfer window, but my hope is that we can sell off a few of them now, and then over the course of time, we will be able to sell them maybe at the start of next season, maybe next season January transfer window. Eventually, we will move them on to other clubs. It looks like Roberto Firmino is going to be the main selling of this season, or at least in this transfer window. But some other things I wanted to go over. You guys have been leaving comments saying in order to keep this career mode realistic, we should sell players like Feghouli because he has joined West Ham in real life. And, you know, I do agree with that, but I think I would be selling him next season. And also, I was very surprised to see that you guys are open to me selling Daniel Sturridge. I consider him a pretty important part of this Liverpool team, but if you guys are open to selling him, I will look to sell him off in the future. I don't think this will be the time to do it, but we might look to improve him with a better right wing in the future. Now, there are not a lot of right wings that are better than Daniel Sturridge and Feghouli rating-wise, but I know you guys can think of a few. I'm not going to say who I'm going for, but that's the only hint I'm going to drop. In order to fund a couple of additional transfers, I'm going to ask for more money from the board. I haven't changed our objectives at all. We still want to win the league title, win the cup, the domestic cup, and also reach the final of the Champions League. These are tough tasks, but looking at how the squad is right now, I think we can do them. This will be the lineup for our match against Chelsea. We still have Mignolet in the net for us because we haven't completed the signing of Jose Reyna. So Mignolet is going to have to do, and you guys can see I have given Sturridge the start at the striker position. I think a lot of you guys do want to see him at that striker role, and even if he is a backup rather than playing as a starting right winger, I think it's better for the team as a whole. We should rather play Markovic and Feghouli at that right wing spot. We're also giving Adam Lallana the start at the center attacking mid because you guys want to see more playtime from him. This, of course, is the debut match for Nicolas Sula, and I'm very excited to have him here at Anfield. He's a promising center back, and I can definitely see him in our future first team plans. Chelsea have decided to bring out a fairly strong team for this FA Cup fixture, but if you guys can remember, I think it was 1 or 2 episodes ago, we absolutely stomped Chelsea. I think it was like 5-1 or something along the lines of that, so I'm not too concerned for this match. Here's Oscar on the ball, going to the corner flag, and now looking to send the cross. We'll play it over to Ivanovic. Now inside Cuadrado, he plays it through to Mikel. Mikel going with the back heel, but it was an unsuccessful one, and we're looking to get on the counterattack here. Adam Lallana leading the charge. And he has a right winger here. It's going to be Markovic. It's a good through ball played. We might be able to sweat this one across. We're going to go with the left-footed shot. Sturridge just needs to follow it up, but are you kidding? Daniel Sturridge, if he just followed it up, it could have been a goal. That is a really disappointing goal to see, or a lack of a goal to see. Daniel Sturridge, he's playing a little bit lazy today. And to be completely honest, Sturridge has been pretty lazy all season. He just doesn't have the work rate to succeed at the right wing position, and he just cost us a goal right there. Chelsea on the counterattack. I don't know where our defense has gone, but we're going to try to close down Oscar. It's a big save by Mignolet. 20th minute, Chelsea does have a corner kick here. They're going to put it inside the box. We're going to clear that one away easily. Milner does not pass it to anyone, though, and now Chelsea on the ball. Hazard finding Oscar. He's going to go back outside. Big steal by Emre Can, and Sturridge looking to get on the counterattack. He has to help in the middle. He's going to use the pass. That's a great pass to Adam Lallana, but it is a clutch tackle by Baba. Mignolet looking to distribute this one to the left. That's a good ball played to Jordan Ibe, and it's a pretty good touch to keep hold of possession. This might be a counterattacking chance. Markovic just needs to do something here. Gonna do a little LT-RT, getting by, just goes with the shot. Begovic with the save. Sturridge getting a piece of it, sent in the box. We just need to blast it. Milner finding Lallana, just shoot. And again, a save by Begovic. Flanagan playing it in the box here. Some good passing. Lallana finding Daniel Sturridge. His fake shot has always been effective, and that is his clinical finishing. when he decides to really up his performance, he can do so. And sometimes I think Sturridge is his own worst enemy. Right there, he does a nice fake shot, which has worked so well for him, and he gets it on his left foot. He's going to put it away every single time. Some of his laziness may come from not getting picked consistently, and so maybe some of the blame can be attributed to my team selections. But as we start to give Daniel Sturridge some more playtime here in the Cup games and also in the Champions League games, I think his performance will improve. Here's Cuadrado on the ball, and Chelsea just cannot hang on to possession for some reason, and it makes it so easy to go on the counter, and they lose hold of possession once again. Daniel Sturridge has no support, and Hummel's going to make a big tackle. And the number of times that Chelsea loses possession is kind of ridiculous for a 5-star rated team, but I suppose it works in our favor. Mikel with a chance just before halftime. Can Chelsea get that shot on target before this half is over? Eden Hazard on the ball. He's going to lose it, and we're on the counter. Sturridge asking for it, and he's going to get it. This is where he does succeed. And he gets inside, gets by a couple players, lays off the pass, and it... Oh, Adam Lallana, you can't be missing from that close. Probably should have shot that one with his left foot, opened up his body a little bit more, but at least we have the lead going to the halftime break. We should be up by 2, though. Missed opportunities summarizes the first half. We had 5 shots, 4 on target, only the 1 goal to show for, and that goal coming from Daniel Sturridge. But we do have Chelsea on their back foot. We're going to look to go at him again and get a couple more goals. Here's Emre Can on the ball, pointed out wide to Jordan Ibe. We haven't seen too much of him lately, but here he's going to skip by a couple of Chelsea defenders, and he has a crossing opportunity in the middle. Cahill comes back and deflects it away. Hazard on the ball for Chelsea, bursting down that left wing, and this is where Chelsea's dangerous. Just letting their individuals come out and perform. The cross sent in, and it's a good clearance away by Flanagan. We're going to get it away, and maybe we can get on the counter. We need some support, though. And finally, Jordan Ibe making that run. Oh, it's Joe Gomez making the run, actually. Here's Adam Lallana playing into Sturridge. Using a little LT-RT, waiting for the run to be made. Finds Adam Lallana, still hanging on to possession. Going to fall to Joe Gomez now. He's just going to whip in the cross. And can we win this? Begic with a big save. Milner playing it in. Who is this? Jordan Ibe on the ball. Just blast it. Fabregas once again with the save. Chelsea on the counterattack now. It's Eden Hazard. There's not too many of our defenders back, but Chelsea really hasn't done anything with these kind of opportunities. We're just going to look to contain. Now the cross sent into the edge of the box. It's Baba. Their fullbacks are pushing up, and we just need to get a steal and get on that counterattack. Get that 2-goal cushion and really wrap up this match. Cross sent in, and it's a save by Mignolet. Let's get on the counter, boys. We'll make our changes now to close out the match. Ryan Kent will be coming on for Markovic. At the center attacking mid spot, we're going to bring on Coutinho. And finally, at our left wing, we're going to bring on Marco Reus. Looking to find Ryan Kent here. Simone Mignolet just needs to distribute it well. And it doesn't exactly find Ryan Kent, but it gets there eventually. Here's a chance for us to get that goal. Ryan Kent has got plenty of stamina left and plenty of fitness. He's just looking to take on the Chelsea defense on his own. Now we're going to play it out wide and switch up the play to Marco Reus. Can he spin inside? Gets by one defender, cuts inside, lays it off. This can be a goal. What a save by Begovic. It was kind of an awkward shot for Coutinho. The ball was played a little bit behind him, but he still gets good contact with it, and it's a good save by Begovic. Only 1 minute of stoppage time. We're just going to try to kick this one forward as far as we can and try to hang on to this result. Sturridge loses possession to Hummels. Now Cahill, that is the full-time whistle. The ref was on our side as Chelsea was looking to attack and get that goal back, but we just hang on for the 1-0 victory. We finally get that clean sheet I've been looking for in the last couple of episodes. Pretty good stats for us, especially considering we're playing against Chelsea and we brought out our second team. Overall, very happy with this performance, and I'm optimistic about our future in the FA Cup. So the board has gotten back to me, and I didn't expect them to fully grant that 20 million, but they are willing to give me 8.9 million. Every little bit counts, and especially considering we don't have to do any better than we were expected to do before, we'll gladly accept this. Well, here is the confirmation. Roberto Firmino is on his way to Inter Milan and the Serie A. 27.5 million was the final transfer price, and we were allocated 23.5 to our transfer budget. We do have another transfer offer though, and that transfer offer is from Crystal Palace, going for Danny Ings. And in real life, it looks like Crystal Palace is actually going after Christian Benteke. A 25 million bid was sent over, and we're looking to get somewhere around the same amount of money for Danny Ings. We're going to counter with about 22 million and see what Crystal Palace have to say. Crystal Palace have gotten back to us, and they're willing to give give us 18 million for Danny Ings. I'm actually going to accept this transfer offer because I need a little bit more transfer budget in order to afford the signings that I want to make. Now that we have a little bit more leeway in terms of our transfer budget, I'm going to send over a bid to Napoli, 10 million flat, no additional player included in this deal. They don't seem to be interested in Mignolet, which was my initial plan. But 10 million for an experienced goalkeeper in Jose Reyna that can give us consistent Champions League starts and is honestly better than Karius in terms of his rating. I think that's an alright deal. You guys might be wondering why I'm going for a 34-year-old keeper, but that is the prime age in terms of goalkeeper growth. And I think if we do add Reyna, then he's going to grow a couple ratings in this career mode. So more transfer confirmation, and Danny Ings is now officially on his way to Crystal Palace. And I think this is good for his career. He wasn't getting too much play time for us at Liverpool, and we just have too many strikers for him to ever find first team football. And I personally prefer Divock Origi over him. So we have the likes of Suarez, we have the likes of Sturridge, and now Divock Origi can be our third string striker. But our transfer offer was also accepted for Jose Reyna. 10 million was the transfer price, and now he wants 60 grand a week, which is not much more than what he's getting right now, so we'll give him that. And he just wants a 1-year deal. I'm not going to specify a squad role though. And here it is, the transfer deal and contract offer was accepted with the snap of a finger. So Jose Reyna coming back to Liverpool, and I'm so excited about this transfer. We have finally an experienced veteran that can provide us some consistency in the net. With those transfer deals out of the way, we can finally go after David Alaba. And you guys can see I've included 30 million plus Moreno in this deal. And I think this could go through because Moreno doesn't want to stay anymore at Liverpool. He hasn't found consistent playtime since the addition of Jonas Hector, and he does have a value of about 8 million. Honestly, I could see him excelling in the Serie A as an attacking-minded fullback, maybe in a 5-back formation, and we'll see if this deal does work out. So it looks like Juventus do want a bit more money. They want us to increase that cash sum to 51 million. That's 21 million more than what we originally offered, and we don't have that much money. So he's getting 130 grand a week. I'm going to increase this to 35 million, and hopefully Juventus do accept very soon. We'll be returning back to the Premier League in full force with this match against Spurs, and we're bringing out a strong starting 11. Man, this front three is just so dangerous. Royce, Suarez, and Feghouli might be the next big thing. Spurs aren't having the best season, only in 8th place, and we are just improving our gap more and more, now 12 points above the opposition. Here's Spurs starting the lineup. There were some rumors that Christian Eriksen might be leaving, but it looks like he has decided to stay. And this is a feasible starting 11 to take on Harry Kane, the danger man up front for them though. We're applying a lot of pressure right now, just trying to press that back line while staying onside. Now Vertonghen finding Dembele. Spurs getting some good passes together, but not really getting forward. Decent chance here for Spurs. It's going to be Walker sending the ball in from the right. Karius does collect, and maybe we can get on the counter right here. Suarez just has to win this header. Here we go. Now Coutinho with acres of space in front of it. He's going to play this ball forward. And now use a little bit of his trickery to cut this ball inside. Maybe he can force the penalty. Nearly gets taken out by that number 33. If he would have been another foot to the right, I think that would have been a penalty. Coutinho tracking back, and he's just not strong enough to get the ball back. We can't be giving up a cross right here. Ball sent in. And Christian Eriksen unable to get that one on target. But Spurs hanging on to possession. Now Dembele finding Kane. Back to Dembele. Playing the ball in the middle. This might be a goal. No, Karius with a big save. Corner kick here for Spurs, and this might be their danger time to get a goal. Karius has to make a big save, and now he needs to get up. It's Harry Kane on the ball, laying it off to Alderweireld. Now to Dembele. Moussa Dembele playing it through. Good save by Karius. Cleared out by our defense. Let's go, boys. Davies on the ball for Spurs. Going to find Christian Eriksen, who nearly gets fouled, but back outside to Davies. We need to put in a good tackle. No, he hangs on to possession. What are we doing, boys? And now playing it back to Moussa Dembele, to Eriksen. Krychowiak gets a piece of it, plays it forward, but Spurs, look how high up they're playing, and it makes it so difficult to get the ball out of the back. The long shot is nowhere near close to being on target. Corner kick for Spurs. This will probably be the last kick of the first half, and hopefully we can get this one cleared away. The far post cross, that is put in a dangerous position. Krychowiak, what are we doing, guys? Okay, Spurs are not taking advantage of their chances. We're just going to get rid of that one, and that is going to be the halftime whistle right there. Tied 0-0. Chances for both teams, mostly for Spurs, and we're lucky to go into half, still tied up. Looking at the halftime stats, I am not pleased at all. We're playing Spurs' game and not ours in any fashion. We need to get hold of more possession, and we need to find a way to break out of this pressing attack from Spurs because they just have too many men on our side of the pitch. We just need to play some LBYs and get the ball on their side. To be honest, the 4-3-3 formation is the perfect counter to Spurs' playstyle because it adds a lot of width to the game, and all we need to do is just find that perfect LBY pass. Or maybe a distribution from Karius. That could do some work as well. I'm going to go with a little bit of gamble and go attacking now, and hopefully that will get our wingers a little bit more forward because right now they're sitting too far back. Eriksson. Good tackle by Matip. Unlucky to lose possession. This could be a chance for Spurs. And that one's on the near post. Nothing Karius can do about it. Harry Kane is just clinical inside the box. And we need to find a way to get some goals now. I'm going to use this opportunity to make some changes, guys. Markovic is coming on for Faguli, who hasn't had a great game. And then I'm also going to be bringing on Emre Can in for Jordan Rossiter. Hopefully these changes will have a positive impact on the game. And we can test Vorm a couple more times. Jonas Hector playing it backwards. Krychowiak. This is decent. Ball play in the middle. We got someone here. Is it Emre Can, who's just been subbed on, and he makes an immediate impact. That's his first touch from being subbed on, and what a freaking shot that was. Coutinho saw the space for Emre Can, and he just blasts that one. What a finish by the Liverpool player and our number 23. Great work. He couldn't have hit that any better. It was perfectly placed, and the keeper, there's nothing he can do there. Well, now the pressure's on for Spurs. We're going to look to keep it going because the momentum is going our way, and Emre Can, I feel really confident in his abilities. I think he could blast in another long shot. Klein needs to get us a corner kick maybe. No, we're going to fall over to Markovic. Just needs to whip this one in to the far post. What a block by the defender. Marco Reus was heading that into the far corner, and I know it. We're going to use our last change to bring on Adam Lallana, who put in a pretty good shift in our first match of the episode. I'm hoping he can replicate it here. Krychowiak, big tackle. It's Markovic. Looking for Krychowiak, now playing it out wide. It's Coutinho who's about to be subbed off, but can he get that goal just before he gets subbed off? Oh, Vorm, what a save. Oh, big tackle by Emre Can. We're going to regain possession, and let's do something with it. Come on, boys. Finding Nathaniel Klein, who's going to cut it back inside. He has that pass open. Krychowiak finding Royce just to finish off with a near post, and there it is in the 88th minute. It looks like we're going to get the winner. Now, I am going to try to regain my composure here really quick because we conceded a goal against Manchester United despite getting a goal in the 90th. So, I'm going to try to remain calm here and just hang on for this result. Final ball whipped in. That's an easy collection for Karius. Surely that is the full-time whistle. There's nothing you can do, Christian Eriksen, because that is going to be a victory for Liverpool here at Anfield. And there it is. We get another 3 points in the Premier League. Here are the final stats. We really turned it around in the second half, and it was a pretty much an equal game, but we had that final opportunity that we put away clinically. Now we're going to get into the final days of the January transfer window and try to make some final signings. We are on transfer deadline day, and some offers are coming in, which might allow us to fund the David Alaba transfer. We're going to accept this straight away because we don't have time to spare. Thiago Lloris has been a great servant to the club, being an important squad rotational player, but with the signing of Sula, I'm pretty comfortable with our center backs. An offer also coming in for Ryan Felton. I'm going to accept this to clear up some more space. Well, guys, it appears that we didn't even have to sell our center back and our backup goalkeeper because Juventus have accepted the 35 million plus Alberto Moreno deal. I can't believe this actually went through because his value is 62 million, but they must rate Alberto Moreno really highly. So let's just get through this contract negotiation and then we can get the signing of an 87 rated player, which is just so awesome. Hopefully this does work out and we don't have any issues. We have a 2-year loan offer for Dennis Beeler. We're going to accept this one as well. He's one of our Youth Academy players, and hopefully he can grow during his time at Colchester. And there you have it, guys. David Alaba has accepted his contract offer, and we have enough room in our transfer budget to accept this deal. Huge signing for us, and I'm so happy with it. Another 2-year loan deal, this one being for Leon Bailey, and I want to give him some more playtime because he's actually an exciting prospect, and I think he can grow a little bit more at Crystal Palace, who seem to be going after a lot of our players. Another loan deal to go through. Cambridge United will be picking up David Green. Alright guys, transfer deadline day has just about wrapped up, and the funny thing is, the David Alaba signing isn't even one of the top 3. Sergio Aguero on his way to PSG, Antoine Griezmann coming in for Manchester City, and David Silva being sold to Bayern Munich. We'll take a quick look through the other transfer news. This Antoine Griezmann deal we already know about, but Christian Eriksen, I was saying during the Spurs match that it looked like he was going to stay, but he ended up leaving to Valencia. So a little bit surprising there, and Borussia Mönchengladbach apparently going for Matip. That never happened, and surprisingly Ozil might be going to Serie A. In all honesty though, those transfer deals don't have a lot of significance to me because I think we made the best transfer deal of the entire transfer window, bringing in an 87 rated player for as little that we spent as we did, I think it's a fantastic bit of business. We'll take a quick look at his stats, and he just looks so good, guys. He's in the dark green for almost all of those stats. He has good skill attributes. He has a 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills, perfect work rates. And that brings me to another question. Do you guys think we should start him at the left back position, or should we play him at the CDM, probably over Krychowiak? Because in my opinion, Jonas Hector has had a fantastic season, and to put him on the bench would be a bit unfortunate, but I want to know what you guys think. Should we play Alaba at left back, or should we play him in the midfield? But guys, that's going to wrap things up for today's episode. If you have enjoyed today's episode, make sure you flick that like button down below, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and until next time, this has been Flick. I'll be talking to you guys again soon.